Hi, now I want to show you a very cool lick from Django Reinhardt that you can play over any major 251 in any key that you want. It fits for so many songs, and the cool thing about this lick is that you have a picking pattern here. It's the same picking pattern in your right hand for all the lick, so it's really a great way to improve your right hand technique when you use picking patterns. So we are in the key of C major, alright? So if you see the C major chord, you start just one tone above, alright? This is the 2 chord, because this lick is over 251. 2, 5, 1, D minor, G7 and C. So we start the lick in the 2, okay? So it doesn't matter, maybe you are in the key of F, you start the phrase in the note of G. One tone above the root. You are in the key of G, you start on the note A. One tone above the root. Alright, so we are in G, in C, sorry. We are in the key of C, and we start with our ring finger over the note of D. So here is our D note. So in the first string we have 2 notes now, D and C, alright, on the 10th and on the 8th fret. And then on the second string, 2 notes, A and G, on the 10th and on the 8th fret as well. And then back to the 10th fret on the second string, and back to the 8th fret on the first string. So here is our picking pattern. Down, up, down, sweep. Let me show you the movements of my picks. Down, up on the first string, down on the second string, and look, I lean on the first string, I lean on the string below. Down, up. So you have down, up, down when you lean on the first string, up, down when you lean on the first string, and then sweep. You don't play down and down, you play down and sweep. You continue from the same movement, down, sweep. And this is very important here. So you have down, up, down, sweep. Okay, this is the pattern. So before you continue to the next notes, just try to implement this pattern to your right hand. Down, up, down, sweep. Down, up, down, sweep. Alright? It's very important to make sure that when you play the down on the second string, you really lean on the first string, and then you play the sweep. Down, up, down, sweep. Okay, practice this for a while. Now let's learn the rest of the phrase. We are going to add some notes, but we are going to keep the picking pattern of down, down, sweep. So if the first part was all in the 10th and the 8th fret, now we take the highest note from the 10th fret to the 11th, and the lowest notes from the 8th fret to the 7th. So we have E flat, C, A, F sharp, A, C. Alright, it's a diminished shape. Same picking pattern, down, up, down, sweep. So just practice this one. Combine it with the first one. Again. Okay? The third part, we are going to change the notes again to have a D7 13 arpeggio, but we keep the same picking pattern. So now the highest note is E on the 12th fret, and then you have B on the 7th fret. Okay, if it looks far for you, don't worry, Django played it with only 2 fingers. Alright, so you can use your pinky and make it easier. This is for the first fret, a first string, and in the second string you have G and F. We're in G7, so this is the 1 and 7, G and F, and this is the pattern: E, B, D, G, F, G, B. So practice this a little bit. Down, up, down, sweep. Down, up, down, sweep. Down, up, down, sweep. Combine it with the first part. Alright? And now we finished with the downstroke on the highest note of E. So all the thing until here is and closure. B, half tone below the target note, which is C. D, one tone above the target note, and C. And we finished. With two fingers like Django. Okay? If you really want, you can also make an ending phrase. You start from the note of B, G, half tone below, and chromatic to the note of C. Now we are going to play this phrase over 2-5-1, D minor 7, G7, and C, right? This is our 2-5-1, D minor 7, G7, and C. Let's hear the phrase. Works great. You can also end it with the chromatic line, which goes like that. Alright? So now of course you can play this phrase over any song. For example, All of Me. So in the end you have this. Alright, it fits on any song, on every 2-5-1 that you have. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you want to learn tons of more licks like that, if you want to build confidence in your playing and be able to produce the sound that you hear when you listen to Gypsy Jazz guitarists, then this is your last day to join my Ultimate Gypsy and Gypsy Jazz picking course. I will tell you a little bit what you'll find inside. First, you'll have me as a supporter for you. You can post your videos the way you play. So we'll make sure that you have the right picking technique. You'll find there the best guidance that you can to really have the accurate picking technique. Then you have a lot of chapters to build the biggest repertoire of Gypsy Jazz phrases, phrases from Django, phrases that makes Gypsy Jazz what it is. For each set of phrases that you learn, you have an etude over your favorite songs that then you learn how to implement the phrases over a song in real life situation and in different level of difficulties. You learn all the most important phrases of Gypsy Jazz from the picking patterns that you have here, but there are a lot of phrases with picking patterns, the ornaments that they are must to play in the Gypsy Jazz style, phrases with arpeggios, phrases with open strings, with tremolo, with vibrato, with slides, with bends, everything that makes Gypsy Jazz what it is, you will find inside. You know, I remember myself before I fly to Europe to learn, being frustrated by not having the ability to play and sound like I really want to. So I fly to Europe. I learned from the best masters on the planet, the masters of Gypsy Jazz. And the joy is that it gives me to be able to play my dream, what I want to give to you. So if you really want to improve your picking technique, to build the largest vocabulary of Gypsy Jazz phrases, this is your last day to join me inside the ultimate Gypsy Jazz picking course. I hope to see you inside, guys, and cheers. Bye bye.